joined by Mackenzie Hahn here on Wisconsin.golf after it was 71 and day 2 of the LPGA Tour Epson Tour qualifying out here in Palm Springs. Hot week so far.
Yes,
what's it been like? And you've been through this before, and
yes,
a little more confident
for sure.
next time through?
Yeah, it's definitely good to have that experience under your belt coming in the second time, and just playing all season professionally, getting that experience. Every tournament, is a learning experience, more practice for this stage and everything. So it's definitely nice for that. Definitely hot. It was nice that we played this morning. Yesterday was definitely warm afternoon. But yeah, today was better. Still didn't get putts to drop early on. Got a few to drop on the back nine, and finished 2 under on the back. So that helped, and it's good to get one back here after yesterday's round. So
yeah, inches in the right direction. Obviously, it's a long day with 300 plus people. How do you what's it like walking off a course after 71, not knowing what it's going to do, versus walking off and maybe 10 minutes later knowing it moved you up or down this much?
Well, I think anything under par is always it's going to boost you in the right direction. So I'm just hoping to keep chipping away at it and do that again tomorrow. So
is that a product of stuff you've learned this year? What's this year been like? Is it really first full year, would you call it? On
first
professional
full
golf?
year playing professionally, because I graduated last May.
Yeah.
I played in 2 WPT events last year, and then I played a full season besides 2 events on the WPT this year.
Sure.
So yeah.
What was it like this year? What did you learn?
It was cool. It was awesome to be able to have girls that I know to travel with and practice with, travel to all those WPT events. Like I said, every tournament's a good practice, prepare you for this stage. And I didn't play that great this season on the WPT tour. I was always right there in it,
Right.
So that was hard, but qualifying for the Open was obviously a really cool experience. So that was kind of boosted me up a little bit, gave me confidence for sure.
And so you've been able to see, the level of talent on the WAPT, which I'm told isn't much different than Epson.
Yep.
But then you go to the U.S. Women's Open. Is it that much different up there? And I mean, I look here and it looks like everybody, walks with the same swagger, and they're here for a reason. I think they all think they can play in a U.S. Women's Open or on the LPGA Tour from week to week.
Yeah, I mean, the U.S. Open's the U.S. Open, biggest, major of women's golf, so that just puts a heightened level on it. But I think from WPT to all the way up to being on the LPGA, it's not that big of a difference. It's who can make those putts, everyone hits it pretty good out here. So it's about who can have the short game, make the putts, keep it under par, keep it consistent.
What was it like to have those two experiences? You're playing in the, I guess a lot of people in baseball terms, the AA of women's golf, looking to get to AAA, and then having a 1-week jump to the majors. That must have been pretty exciting.
Oh yeah, it was really awesome. I was just enjoying the experience. My game felt really good. I had full confidence that I could make the cut out there. I didn't play that great, but I had confidence that I could play well and compete with those girls. So yeah, I just think it's just a confidence builder, knowing that what I shot to get into the U.S. Open and playing at the U.S. Open, and even I played in a prep event here and shot 6 under my first round. So I mean, I know I could shoot those scores. So
right, the Hans aren't afraid to go low, are they? and is that kind of the neat thing that you know it's in you?
Yeah, for sure, definitely shooting those scores, knowing that that's out there. It feels like easy golf when you're playing those, shooting, hitting the green, making putts. That feels great, but it's got about keeping it consistent like that. You gotta be able to shoot those scores consistently,
And watching you on your 11th hole, the par 5, I mean, you hit a bomb of a drive.
Oh, yes,
I'm not sure what you had left in there.
Yeah, I had 235, I want to say, and just hit my 3-wood up on the green and 2-putted. I almost actually made the eagle.
Wow.
It was this short,
really?
right in the heart. So, but that was, a good birdie, good. I shot 1 over on my front 9, so it was good to get it back on even, and hope to get some more birdies to get under par after that.
But that's kind of your game in a nutshell. You've got the power, don't you?
Yes.
I mean, and how have you managed to harness it? Have you done anything in terms of, this year to kind of, take advantage of that, I guess is the question.
Definitely. Yeah, on the par 5s, I usually can get there in 2, so that's definitely helpful, just to be able to get it up by the green in 2, and whether you're chipping or putting on the green, that's always an advantage to be closer to the hole as possible. And then I usually have some like shorter irons into the greens, which is obviously helpful, better than hitting like a 6-iron into the green. You know, you can have like a 8 or something.
Sure.
And, you know, keep it. Those are obviously more consistent clubs, but yeah, I tend to hit it decently straight and long, so I think that definitely helps for sure. Just got to harness the short game, you
Right,
know?
exactly. And it all comes with time.
For
And
sure.
In talking to everybody else, even, you know, Bobby and Emily yesterday, I mean, no one's putting any timetable on anything.
Yeah.
Is that, I mean, you can't do that
No,
and
I think
succeed
that
out
puts
here.
way too much pressure on yourself to put I'm going to do it by this age or how many years I'm going to try. You know, you see progress every year and you hope that it's going to pay off, you know, hopefully sooner rather than later.
Right, right.
Yes.
And along those lines, I think Bobby made 2 cuts on Epson and everybody else has made 1 on whatever tour. And, you know, from the outside looking in, you know, people might, you know, make judgments about success, but you can't really judge success
Yeah.
on that, can you?
Definitely not, because like in my experience on WT, I was always like the furthest off I was from the cut, I think, was like 4 strokes, and I was
Yeah.
always like 1 or 2 strokes off, and I
Right.
like had like one bad day that I, you know, didn't have my game going that day. So I think it definitely doesn't show your like success or how good of a player you are. It's just, you know, you gotta keep everything consistent, you know.
Somebody equated to being the freshman all over again, and in a way you've got to wait for your opportunity to. There'll come a time when the people ahead of you, you know, on the other side of the cut, will be graduated on to the next level.
Yes,
you
and
know,
then
and then
you move
you'll
up.
slide in.
Yeah, for
Is
sure.
there some similarities there between the patience you had to show in college, waiting for your opportunity?
Yeah, I could see that, how that could be the case. I think it's you know, I don't know. You can come out hot as a freshman, or
Yeah.
you know, golf is a crazy sport where it like can be week by week how you're playing.
Sure.
So it's hard to judge it on like year by year. I mean, you're always usually getting better every year, but you also have week by week experiences where it could be really good. This week you're not, then all of a sudden you're not hitting it that great. Next week and have to scramble. So
Yep.
I think it's hard to judge that one.
And then for young golfers, junior golfers that might be watching this, looking for, you know, they might be looking down the road a ways to doing what you're doing and what the other gals are doing. What do you wish you knew back in high school or college, you know, that you feel would have better prepared you for now?
Probably definitely practice my short game more in high school. In high school, for sure, I started practicing short game a lot more in college. You
Yeah.
know, that was the focus because I knew I could hit it good. But
Yeah.
in high school, that's all I wanted to do is just keep hitting it solid. You know, so I wish I would have grinded on it because that's, like I said, that's where
Yeah.
it counts. The hitting difference isn't that big out here, like consistent wise. It's about making those putts and everything. So that's definitely what you should focus on.
Are you saying you were a 1-club wonder on the range? It was the driver, and you
The
would
driver, the irons, but I challenged my high school golf coach to some long drive contests a
Really?
few times, so that was me. I just wanted to hit my long irons in high
Yes.
school, so
Yep.
I definitely matured and started
Yes.
practicing my short game in college, and even more now. So
Well, and it's showing you're making progress. So what's the goal the next, you know, couple days here? We'll see where you are in relation
Yeah.
to 125, and then 95 is the next number. How do you you know, how do you mentally prepare for what's ahead of you?
yeah, I think I just come out and do the same thing I did today, you know, chip away at it. I think I'm 2 over total now because I shot 3 over, 1 under. So if we can just get a couple more under par tomorrow, and I really like the Palmer course. So,
Sure.
So, you know, just keep chipping away and just have confidence that I could shoot under par there and keep it going.
Was that where the prep thing was?
Yes, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice. Well, Mackenzie, good luck tomorrow.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you.